How's it going, everyone? FreeTechGuy here. Here's a tutorial on Photoshop layer styles. So let's get started. We're going to recreate this image right here. Alright, so we're going to make a new document. Let's make it 1000 by 300. And I'm going to start off with the background first. I'm going to select the gradient tool. It's on the middle left. If yours is a paint bucket like that, just click and hold it and switch to gradient. I already have my gradient selected for purple and white, so I'm gonna drag that. Next, to make it look like carbon fiber-ish, I'm gonna go to filter at the top and then go down to distort and glass. And you can play around with the settings, but I like 17 or 18, zero smoothness, and scaling to be 60%. Yeah, so there's the effect for the background that I'm gonna do. Next, I'm gonna select my text tool, which is the T, and I'm just gonna drag a text box here, and I'm gonna just call it tutorial. And that's alright if the text doesn't really look good now. I'm going to show you guys how to use layer styles, which is the whole point of this. So come down to the bottom right-ish and double click on your tutorial layer, and your layer styles will come up. This is where you're going to do everything from. There's a lot of stuff to choose from here. I'm going to go over just the main stuff that I use. You can mess around with it some other time if you'd like. So drop shadow is the first thing I do. Click on the drop shadow attribute to pull up another screen, or a menu, I guess. You can change the distance, play around with that, see what you like. I'm gonna set it to about there. Spread, it just makes it like thicker or more filled in, and then size kind of makes it blurry. I don't really know what it does, but okay. So that's drop shadow. Next, bevel and emboss. I really like this effect. Also, I like contour with it. It gives it a cool effect. Sometimes I'll use texture. It gives it like a crumpled paper type texture. I'm not going to use that for now. I'm going to use the gradient overlay, and I'm going to click on the gradient overlay, click on the gradient, and change it to a purple and white gradient. And I'm going to move this centerpiece more over here so it's more purple. And so you can see it has a gradient on the text now. And then lastly, I'm going to go to stroke, and stroke basically gives an outline of the text. It's one of my favorite things to use. You can change the color of it. I like black, and I like to change the size to 5. Okay, so that's it for the text, or the layer styles. There's a lot more stuff you can play around with. To bring up this little editing thing, click Control T, and you can change the size of your text and stuff like that. So that is the tutorial. I hope you guys get the point of it, or get the hang of it. Play around with that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys could please subscribe and like the video, that would be so awesome. I put out 5 videos a week. This is my very first video, actually, but I'm going to be putting out 5 a week, 3 tutorials, a gaming video, and a review video. So if you guys want to know more quick, easy to follow tutorials, just follow me. I'll do about 6 different programs I'll do tutorials on, and they'll slowly get harder, and you'll get better at the program, stuff like that. So there is my tutorial, and have a good day, you guys.